Around 11 PM on August the 12th, as many tucked into bed, multiple emergency calls were received stating that a fire had broken out in one of the warehouses in the port, very similar to Beirut, which I also covered on this channel. Multiple fire trucks rushed to the scene, but at first they weren't sure what was stored in the warehouse, so they tackled it with water. But this was a huge mistake. The chemicals reacted violently to water. This caused the flames to intensify dramatically, spreading to further parts of the warehouse. Around 30 minutes after the first call, the warehouse exploded, sending a huge fireball into the air.
Gas station or something.
Whoa! Oh! What the? No!
This first explosion was so powerful, it even triggered seismic sensors, measuring 2.1 on the Richter scale. However, this first explosion was nothing compared to what was coming. 30 seconds after the first blast, an absolutely colossal explosion occurred, measuring 2.9 on the Richter scale.
Are we dangerous here?
Yeah, we're dangerous! Oh my god!
Oh dear! Are you filming?
Yes, I'm filming!
Whoa! Whoa! I think we are dangerous.
The entire warehouse, containing the 3,000 tons of chemicals, went up in a red fireball. A plume of smoke that looked like a nuclear bomb rose hundreds of meters into the air. This could even be seen from space. Eyewitnesses at the time had no idea what they'd just witnessed. They thought they'd just seen a nuclear bomb. It was that insane. Every piece of glass in a 2-kilometer radius shattered. Skyscrapers and buildings wobbled on their foundations, and power all across the city dropped out, leaving millions in darkness, with just a huge plume of fire illuminating the night sky. Firefighters battled to tackle the blaze, and when the ravenous flames finally died down, the warehouse was completely gone. In its place sat a huge crater. The blast had leveled the entire section of the port. Evidence of damage could be seen from miles away, and aerial footage showed a scene of just pure destruction. While ash and fumes descended from above, dangerous chemicals seeped into the ground. Residents within 3 kilometers were forced to evacuate due to the risk of toxins leaching into their water supply. This explosion turned out to be one of the world's largest artificial, non-nuclear explosions ever recorded, equal to 300 tons of TNT. It caused more than $1 billion worth of damage, taking the lives of 173 people. This included 104 firefighters that were running towards the danger in order to save lives. So, who's to blame? First off, the firefighters had no idea what they were fighting. Because they tried tackling it with water, this reacted very badly with one of the chemicals that was in the warehouse. It reacted with this chemical, creating a potent explosive gas. This built up within the warehouse, and this is the reason it exploded so violently. However, the real culprit is Ruhai International, the company that owned the warehouse. Not only were they storing vast amounts of hazardous chemicals way past the legal limit, but they were also storing deadly flammable chemicals right next to other explosive materials. The initial fire began due to negligence of a chemical that was incorrectly stored. It dried out, and spontaneously combusted. It was truly a disaster waiting to happen.